Hey, I'm the 13th Wolfman, and in 1997, well, let's try it again. Hey, I'm the 13th Wolfman. The people over Mill Creek were nice enough to send over Water Monsters. This is a four movie set. It's all on a single disc, which is, wow, kind of impressive. You've got Anaconda, Blackwater, Redwater, and She Creature. Today I'm going to talk to you about Anaconda. This was 1997. And in 1997, a movie about a giant snake movie came out called Anaconda, and it was I thought this was one of the coolest movies ever. Yeah, the snake didn't look all that great, but I didn't care. I just liked the story. I thought that was kind of cool, and everybody that was in this movie became somebody. It's like, well, with the exception of Jon Voight, who was already a big star, right? You got Jennifer Lopez, who was working her way up through the movie rankings. I mean, she's still known, but she wasn't as big as she was now. Let's put it that way. You got Owen Wilson, who I think before this did Bottle Rocket. Carrie Werher, who did some stuff, but her next stop, Sliders, the TV show, would be one of her bigger breakout roles. She went on to do, Eight-Legged Freaks. Ice Cube, I'm not sure. I think this might have been one of his first acting roles. I'm not sure if Friday came out before this or not. But, everyone knew him as a rapper. And, I think who else? I think that's it. But basically it's about a film crew that's headed down the Amazon to film all about this tribe that worships snakes and stuff like that. And no one's seen this tribe in like so long. Well, Jennifer Lopez's boyfriend in the movie has got a PhD or something riding on this. I'm trying to think who played it. But yeah, they go down there. They come across Jon Voight, and Jon Voight's, for lack of a better word, lackey helping him. Their boat was getting ready to sink. They take him on board, and what they do is Jon Voight is out to try and find this anaconda, this big snake, this big freaking snake. And he goes out there and he kind of messes with the people. People get killed off one by one. It's hard to explain without giving too much away. But they come across this. They do come across a snake, and I'll leave it at that. Now, the CG snake in some areas looks okay. The CG snake in other areas looks kind of cheesy. It did spawn 3 sequels. Of the 3 sequels, the only one I really cared for was the second one, Anaconda in Search of the Blood Rose or something like that. But this one that started off, this was a good movie. I remember seeing it in the theater in '97 when it came out, and thought it was like really cool. Next thing you know, you got movies like Boa and Python and all the other giant snake movies that came out at the time. This is pretty much the one that launched it, though. It's not the one that launched the giant animal movies, though, because those have been around since the 1950s. But it had that feel to it. It had that atomic age sci-fi kind of feel to it, even though it's considered horror. What would I give this? I would give this 3 1/4 chainsaws out of 4. I really like this movie. It kind of shows its age, though. In some ways it kind of looks dated. We've come so far in the last 17 years since this movie's come out. 17 years, wow. This movie is almost 20 years old. That Yeah, the look of it kind of looks, I don't know, cheesy at best, but it's worth the pickup. I'll say that. It's definitely worth the watch. I'm gonna leave the link to Mill Creek below. You guys can go there, check it out. Go out, look for the trailer, watch a trailer, see what you think of the movie. Go to Mill Creek, check it out. It's worth it. I'm the 13th Wolfman. I'm on the prowl.